We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Max Burt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Luke Voigt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this 1st inning.
Robertson for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Nick Nelson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Joey.
The pitch.
Wendell.
A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tachman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set, and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hard hit towards center. Hicks is right there, one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. One run in and one gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Diaz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now at the plate, Torres. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Max Burt. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2.
The count is full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This one also hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-1 New York.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And up next will be Willy Adames. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jose Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Back outside.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope,
and they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Joy.
In now, G-Man Choi. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Right side, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So here's Mike Zunino. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
To the plate now, Daniel Robertson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Robertson is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The count now at 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. This is foul right side. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell. 1-0 the count. 3 runs already home here. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. The 2-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Burt.
Digging in to try it again, Max Burt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. In there, 1-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sosby stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Third baseman,
and that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 7 and the Yankees 4. Peter Fairbanks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Very high, 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out.
Now that was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the Rays, the designated hitter, Joey.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Willie Adames is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So He's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. G-Man Choi will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Tommy Kingley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Tommy Kingley.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9, due up to start the 7th, and it's opened up now, 9-4. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
1-1 the count. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Higashioka over to his right. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Estevan Florial is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 90, Estevan Florial.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second.
Ready for another chance? Max Burt. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 9-4. Estevan Florial takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field.
In now, Daniel Robertson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres picks it up. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, no less.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Colin Poche comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Poche is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Two and two.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
This is on the ground over to first. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up. Robertson is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And he misses there, 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Fouled away. Yankees, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyler Glasnow earns the win, his 2nd. Nick Nelson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final.